Salam sejahtera kepada Sefidawus. Kami dari kumpulan 3 dan kumpulan 7 akan membentangkan conduct topographic surveying by using local article method, relative positioning to collect features data menggunakan Topcon Hyper VR receiver. Saya memperkenalkan dulu ahli kumpulan 3 iaitu Muhammad Mirza bin Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Daniel bin NAZRIN, Nufati bin MURJIH, Aziz Azman bin ZAILANI, ARIFF NAZMI bin MUSLI. Ahli kumpulan 7 iaitu James RITCHIE, anak Roger, FLOREN PARADA, anak Michael, MIRALINA Long, anak UNGKAI, DANIELY, anak JAMET, ZACHARY Ryan, Vincent.
My name is ARIFF NAZMI. My card matrix number is 05 DGU 19F 1016.
Hai, nama saya adalah DANIELY anak JAMET dan nomor pendaftaran saya adalah 05 DGU 19F 1033.
For RTK component, we need base station and radio, and then we need rover antenna and receiver. The position drift over time relative to the known stable location of antennas. This offset is communicated to rover as a correction.
Okay, at the same time, rover antenna also receive a position data from satellite. Rover also receive a position correction from the base in real time for RTK. This means real time kinematic.
Correction. Base station. First, it must located at stable and safe location, and then line of signs for radio communication for rover. Third, it must less than 10 km from rover location. Last, ideally set up over known monument.
For rover receiver, first is close to it in a line of sight with a base of a correction. Occupancy point for 5 until 120 seconds. Keep pole vertical and name and describe each point in field book. Avoid the cover and multi-page. Confirm the correction. That's all. Thank you.
Selamat sejahtera, saya MIRALINA Long. Hari ini saya akan menerangkan tentang alatan yang digunakan untuk local RTK method. Yang pertama adalah Topcon Hyper VR receiver. Yang kegunaan dia adalah Hyper VR ni dia menggabungkan unit pengukuran inersia 9 pasi revolutional IMU dan E-kompas 3 pasi ultra padat. Teknologi canggih ini mengimbangi pengukuran medan yang salah dari ketinggian sebanyak 15 darjah. Okey, seterusnya ini adalah tripod. Okey. Tripod ni digunakan untuk meletakkan alat ukur. Ini adalah bipod. Bipod ni digunakan untuk meletakkan pole. Okey. Itu je. Sekian, terima kasih.
Nama saya James RITCHIE, anak Roger. Saya akan bentangkan perisian yang digunakan dalam local RTK method. Yang pertama, Topcon Tools. Perisian yang termasuk total section, real-time kinematic RTK, post pemprosesan, GIS, reka bentuk dan modul perimagean. Alatan Topcon mudah disesuaikan untuk aliran kerja anda dan menyokong pelbagai jalan kerja anda termasuk peta pekerjaan lapangan, Google Earth, Tabular, CAD dan 3D. Yang kedua, AutoCAD software. Kegunaan dia ialah menjalankan penyuntingan data menggunakan perisian AutoCAD, menghasilkan lukisan topografi mengikut piawaian kejuruteraan. Itu sahaja daripada saya.
So untuk local RTK method, relative positioning method ya. First, the base receiver is set up on a known point which coordinate have been determined. Second, the base receiver communication is connected with rover receiver via radio modem, and it sends corrections or all of the satellite data it collects to the rover working on site.
Accuracy and coordination using RTK. How to know if RTK is accurate? Using a GNSS signal simulator, you can test the accuracy and integrity of RTK correction signals in the same way as you would test your GNSS receiver. By manually entering the location of an RTK base station, you can test GNSS and correction signal in a repeatable, reliable environment. RTK is used for applications that require higher accuracy such as centimeter level positioning up to 1 centimeter. Accurate. A complicated process called ambiguity resolution is needed to determine the number of whole cycles. Despite being a complex process, high-precision GNSS receivers can resolve the ambiguities almost instantaneously. The position accuracy achievable by the rover depends on, among other things, its distance from the base station, referred to as the baseline, and the accuracy of the differential correction. Correction are as accurate as the known location of the base station and the quality of the base station satellite observation. Site selection is important for minimizing environmental effects such as interference and multipath, as is the quality of the base station and rover receivers and antennas. Example of RTK label, as you can see, GNSS, rover station and base station. Number of carried cycle from the satellite to the equipment is determined and used to calculate the range. Carried wave, for example, correction data from the base station is transmitted to the rover station for use in real time or is used later in post-processing. Range RTK fix. The RTK technique can be used for distance of up to 10 or 20 kilometers, yielding accuracies of a few centimeters in the rover position. RTK is extensively used in surveying application. The main limitation of RTK as follows: limited range. The main limitation of RTK are limit range with respect to the base location, the need of communication channel for real-time application. Some coverage time is needed to fix phase ambiguities. This time depends on the processing algorithm and the distance between base and rover, and range from a few seconds to a few minutes. In order to avoid reinitialization of processing, the rover has to track the GNSS signals continuously. This makes the RTK not suitable for urban application. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Mirza bin Muhammad Ali. I will explain how to carry out data downloading from data controller Topcon Hyper VR receiver. First, recording data. We can log GNS raw data to the receiver memory card and use the Topcon receiver utility TRU or Magnet Office software to download the file to a computer. First, recording data via the LED display panel. To start recording data, use the LED display. Okay. First, press the power button to turn on the receiver. Wait for the power LED to become solid green. The receiver will available to log the raw data when power LED become a solid green. Okay. The receiver is not available to log the raw data until the startup procedure is completed. 3. Press the power button 3 times in a row with 2 seconds to start recording. Make sure the REC light blink green, which indicates a TPS file has opened and data collection has started. The REC LED blinks each time data is saved to the internal memory. If the REC light blink red, the receiver has either a hardware problem or an improper OF. See option authorize files for more information. Okay. To stop recording, press the power button 3 times in a row with 2 seconds and make sure that the REC LED is dark. To recording data using how to recording data using TopCon receiver utility. To start recording data using TRU, firstly press the power button to turn on the receiver. Wait for the power LED to become a solid green. Launch TRU and stabilize the connection with the receiver in the receiver managing mode. See the TRU for okay. First, number 4, click the File Explorer icon. The File Explorer screen will appear like this. 5, open the Log tab. You can record up to 16 raw data files simultaneously from A to P. For each file, you can use its own default setting for logging. Right-click on the desired file to open the context menu. Click Edit to open the log screen and specify individual settings such as elevation, mass, perfect, and rotation period. Okay. Like this. To use the log parameter, after pressing the meter, select Use for the meter and AFRM. This one. And then after that, click OK and to save all changes. Okay. Alright. To start recording data to the select file with default setting. First, right-click on the desired file to open the context menu. Second, click the file login default setting. The current login file will display the log tab like this. Okay. To start recording data, to select that file with arbitrary setting. First, right-click on the desired file to open the context menu. Second, start the file login manual setting. Then, start login dialog. The start login dialog is opened like this. Click OK to start login the file using the internet parameter. The current login file is displayed in the log tab like this one. To stop recording data, highlight the desired file. First, right-click it on the desired file to open the context menu. Right-click, okay, and then click Stop File Login. The File tab of Explorer screen display the list of raw data files stored in the receiver memory. We can also log data using magnet file software. Which magnet file we can record only one raw data file at a time. Alright, now how to downloading and deleting files. Okay, when a survey is complete, we can download data file to computer for storage, post-processing, or backup. To download raw data file from the receiver to a computer, select the File tab in the File Explorer screen. The File tab displays the list of raw data files stored in the receiver memory. To download raw data file from the receiver to a computer, first one, right-click on the desired files to open the context menu and select download like this. Which one we want to download? Okay, and then select the folder where when the TPS file will be saved, and then click OK. The TRU start the downloading selected file to the folder when it complete. Okay. Alright. To delete the raw data file from the internal memory of receiver, first one, right-click on the desired file to open the context menu and select delete. This select delete, and then click yes to confirm. Then click OK. TRU start deleting the select file from the receiver memory. Okay, that's all.
Oke, baiklah, saya akan menerangkan tentang AutoCAD editing. untuk RTK methods, apa yang saya buat, saya ambil gambar poli daripada Google Earth. Saya just save image. Saya letakkan place mark dulu untuk mendapatkan koordinatnya. Ni dia punya koordinat. Saya just copy, masukkan ke dalam notepad. Untuk saya labelkan dia sebagai station. Saya save. Lepas save, masuk kotak cat. Saya daripada koordinat tersebut untuk memasukkan image, untuk insertkan image, saya buat circle supaya dah sama dengan koordinat Google Earth. Buat ketis yang center X dan center Y, masukkan koordinat. Lepas tu, lepas masuk gambar tersebut, saya pun buat edit mengikut bentuk bangunan yang sama seperti dalam gambaran tersebut. Saya buat elemen-elemen yang penting, detail, pokok, jalan, longkang, dan juga yang biru ni, bulat ni, rover. Yang ini pula dia punya base.
Salam sejahtera. Saya Haji Osman Bizan ini akan membentangkan topography plan from local RTK method. Local RTK method memerlukan dua item, iaitu GPS 1 dan juga GPS 2 dan receiver untuk menjalani kejauh ukur lapangan. 3 satelit diperlukan untuk menentukan koordinat horizontal dan vertikal. Satelit akan menghantar isyarat ke receiver. Base receiver dipasang pada titik yang diketahui yang telah ditentukan oleh koordinat. Base receiver akan berkoordinasi dengan rover melalui radio modem, seluler modem atau telefon bimbit bertujuan untuk menghantar pembetulan atau semua data satelit yang dikumpulkan kepada peninjau kerja lapangan di lokasi. Data yang diterima dan dikumpulkan akan disimpan dan dipindah ke komputer setelah kerja lapangan selesai.